Hey YouTube, Ed here with Jack of all trades and welcome to another video. So you'll remember several months ago I did a review on the Rossi R92 and 45 long Colt, and I was having some problems with that rifle, and I promised a follow-up review, and this is it. So today what we're going to talk about is what did Rossi do to fix the rifle, am I satisfied with their repair, and overall what I think of Rossi's customer service and this rifle in general. So let's get right into the video. And welcome back. So before we get into this video, I got to go ahead and please ask you to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Make sure you ring that notification bell so you get notified of upcoming videos. And hit me up in those comments. If you like what I'm doing out here, let me know. I'll try to do more of it. All right, Rossi R92 45 long Colt rifle. You remember I did a review on this several weeks ago, months ago now, actually. I liked the rifle. It was accurate. I liked the trigger on it. It ejected shells really nicely, but it did have one very major issue with it, and that was the feeding. It wouldn't feed shells. The shells were getting jammed up during the feed stroke of the action. And it wasn't me. I tried it several times. I've tried different ammunition, and it was having issues feeding ammunition. So I promised you a return visit after I dealt with Rossi on getting this gun fixed. Well, here we are on the return visit talking about this rifle. This rifle got sent back to Rossi. I sent them video of exactly what the problem was, showing them what the problem was. The customer service people were exceedingly polite. They were very, very nice. The ladies did a great job of that in that respect. Made no issues about sending me a repair authorization or shipping label or anything like that. Got the gun back from them after they had replaced the right-hand shell guide in it and fired 10 rounds out of it. Said the gun's working properly. Here you go. I got it back. I immediately put some ammunition in it and was having the exact same problem that I was having before. I took video of that problem, contacted Rossi again, sent them pictures of that video, and the response I got, which was really annoying, was, why don't you try some different ammunition? And I said, you know, it really shouldn't matter what kind of ammunition I feed through this. It's a lever action rifle and it should feed cowboy action loads. But to appease you, I'll go try it. So I went and I bought Winchester. I went and I bought Hornady Lever Revolution. I bought some cowboy action stuff, some brand that HSM or something like that. I can't remember what it was. I bought like 4 different kinds of ammo. All of them had the same issue. The one that fed the best was Hornady Lever Revolution. It at least would go in the chamber, but it did it reluctantly. It would scratch the shell casings up on the way in, and you had to kind of fiddle with the handle or the lever a little bit. It would go in, but you really had to persuade it, if you will, to get it to go in the chamber. So I did that. I sent them video, said it's not just the ammo. It's not me. This thing's got a problem. So they sent me another repair authorization, another shipping label, and I sent it back. They replaced the both right and left-hand shell guides. Fired 10 rounds out of it, sent it back to me. Rifle's fixed. It's working just fine. Got it back. It's doing the same exact thing. Made another video, sent them more video, recontacted them on the email, got another repair authorization because it still clearly wasn't working. I sent this gun back 3 times and they never were able to get it fixed. Finally, after me saying, I don't trust this rifle, I don't want this rifle anymore, I'm over it. What do we do? Do we do a refund? What's the deal? How do we fix this? She says, we can't do a refund. If you want to do a refund, you got to go back to your retailer that you bought it from. But what I can do is I can just send you a whole new rifle. I said, great, let's try that. Send me a new rifle. We'll see if a different gun fixes the problem. And it didn't. Same issue. Still sticks the rounds on the way in. All of the ammunition that I bought, it just does not like to feed. So after a little more talking and persuading and coaxing, I finally got some information out of them. They're shooting Winchester 225 grain full metal jacket when they were testing this rifle. Well, that explains a lot. Full metal jacket ammunition has got an inherent reputation for feeding smoothly and feeding well and reliably. That's one of the reasons why the military uses it, because it's very smooth and slick and reliable for feeding. Now, before you go say that's not why the military uses it, there's this. I know that. It's one of the reasons the military uses full metal jacket ammo, because it's reliable to feed. That's what they were using to test this gun. I said, okay, go to your local sporting goods store, buy some Cowboy Action soft point loads, test that. You're going to have the same problems that I'm having. The response I got back was, oh, we can't be going and buying ammo for every different kind of rifle that we have to do a repair on. I said, I'm not asking you to buy ammo for every rifle you do a repair on. I'm asking you to buy ammo for this rifle that's different so that you can at least experience the problem that I'm having. So you know it's not just me. They refused to do it. And I said, all right, then I want either some kind of a credit or a refund, or I want a different rifle in a different caliber, say 357 or 44 Magnum. She says, I told you we can't do refunds. You have to go back to the retailer for that. We might entertain sending you a different caliber rifle as long as the price was about the same. As far as the Rossi R92 and 45 Long Colt, what do I think? That's what I think. I wouldn't recommend this thing to anybody. 2 rifles I've had that have been a problem. Found a guy on YouTube who was having the same exact issues with a 454 Casull lever action. I'll put his link in the description down below. He was having the same problem. There is clearly an issue with the R92 and the 45 caliber straight walled cases. There's clearly a problem with it because it will not feed them, especially if it's soft point or Cowboy Action loads. He's having the same issue. So it's not just a coincidence. That's 3 guns that I know of that are having the problem. His is a stainless, and he's gone ahead and slicked it up with a spring kit and all kinds of stuff, and he's still having the same problem. So check his video out. Like I said, I'll put that in the description down below. He's having the same exact issue that I'm having. So this gun's going away. It's getting traded in for a Henry Big Boy, which is admittedly a couple $100 more, but at the end of the day, I think it's going to be worth it. Now, I have fired this R92 same gun in 357 Magnum and in 44 Magnum, and both of those rifles have worked very well. Didn't have any problem with them. They're not mine. They were friends of mine who had them, but they all worked. This 45 Long Colt simply doesn't work. Very disappointed, very unimpressed, and it kind of really upsets me because I like Taurus. I have several Taurus pistols. I have a few Taurus revolvers. I like Taurus arms. Rossi is part of Brastek. Brastek owns Rossi and Taurus. Very, very disappointed with the Rossi lineup, the R92 lever gun in 45 Long Colt. Sorry, I just in good conscience can't say that this is a good rifle. I hate the negativity. I hate negative reviews, but if you do me dirty, I got to let people know about it. I just can't sit here and say this is a good rifle. I can't sell this one because I don't want to pass on my problems to somebody else. So with that, let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. Thanks for watching this video. If you're liking these kind of videos, please let me know in those comments. If you got something out of this and it helped you make a decision on whether or not to buy a Rossi, please let me know in those comments. If you're liking these kind of videos, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. Ring that notification bell so you get notified of upcoming videos, and we will see you on the next video.